The green shell, the red shell and the blue shell of doom. For over 3 decades, Mario Kart has taken us from pixelated circuits to gravity-defying thrill rides, shaping not just a beloved series, but the entire kart racing genre. Whether you're a seasoned speed demon or a couch competitor who only picks Toad, the franchise has always delivered chaos, charm and competition in equal measure. Today we're jumping into our karts, firing up the engine and drifting through the complete history of Mario Kart, exploring every entry, what made them great, how many they sold and why it keeps us coming back for just one more race. It all began in 1992 with Super Mario Kart on the Super Nintendo. At first glance it looked like another quirky Nintendo spin-off, but behind the cartoonish exterior was a surprisingly tight, technical racer. The game introduced the concept of items, bananas, shells, stars, and the idea of using the Mushroom Kingdom's most iconic characters in go-karts. The Mode 7 graphics gave a pseudo 3D effect that felt futuristic for its time. It featured 20 tracks split across 4 cups, and even a battle mode, where the goal wasn't to win a race, but to pop your opponent's balloons. Super Mario Kart sold over 8.7 million copies and set the tone for everything that followed. Four years later, Mario Kart 64 roared onto the N64. Now in full 3D, at least the tracks were, the game brought a new sense of scale. Hills, jumps and winding paths made every course feel like an adventure. It also introduced 4-player split-screen multiplayer, which became a staple of sleepovers and family gatherings for years to come. Iconic tracks like Toad's Turnpike, Rainbow Road and Yoshi Valley gave fans something to master and argue about. Despite some slippery controls, it sold an impressive 9.9 million copies and proved the series had staying power beyond its 16-bit roots. In 2001, the series went portable with Mario Kart Super Circuit on the Game Boy Advance. It brought the SNES style gameplay back with a touch more polish and over 40 tracks, including all 20 from the original game. It was ambitious, packing in a lot of content for a handheld title, and it played surprisingly well. Though it didn't reach the heights of its console siblings, it still sold over 5.9 million units, and proved Mario Kart could thrive on the go. Then came one of the boldest twists in the series, Mario Kart Double Dash on the GameCube. Each kart carried 2 characters, one driving and one handling items, allowing for unique team combinations and strategies. It was chaotic, colourful and offered a deeper layer of gameplay than fans expected. Double Dash also introduced character-specific items, like Peach's hearts or Bowser's massive shell. Although it sold around 7 million copies, which was less than some others, it became a cult favourite thanks to its unique mechanics and tight design. Mario Kart DS brought the series online for the first time in 2005. It was a massive leap forward, not only for the Wi-Fi play but for its depth. The game introduced mission mode, tighter drifting controls and retro tracks from previous games, which became a tradition from here on out. You could even create your own custom emblem for your kart. Selling over 23.6 million copies, Mario Kart DS became a handheld juggernaut and the first real taste of global Mario Kart competition. In 2008, the Wii was a cultural phenomenon, and Mario Kart Wii tapped into that casual-friendly goldmine. It introduced motion controls via the Wii wheel, bikes as an alternative vehicle type, and 12-player online races. Tracks were larger, items more chaotic, and it became the party favourite for years. Selling an eye-watering 37.4 million copies, it's still one of the best-selling racing games ever. While competitive players had complaints about item balance and rubber banding, it didn't matter to millions who were just happy launching blue shells at their siblings. Mario Kart 7 followed on the 3DS, refining the formula with underwater racing and gliding mechanics. It also let players customise their karts, mixing bodies, wheels and gliders for different builds. With strong online features and a more balanced item system, it found a sweet spot between casual fun and serious play. It sold over 18.9 million copies and was widely praised for bringing depth to a handheld experience while still keeping the fun front and centre. Mario Kart 8 launched in 2014 on the Wii U and added anti-gravity racing, letting players drive along walls and ceilings. Visually it was stunning, arguably the best looking game on the console, and it brought a jazz-funk soundtrack that made every race feel epic. Though the Wii U struggled, Mario Kart 8 sold 8.5 million copies on that platform, which was an impressive feat. In 2017, Nintendo re-released it as Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for the Switch, bundling all DLC and reworking battle mode which fans had criticised. Then in 2022, they rolled out the Booster Course Pass, a massive expansion of 48 remastered tracks, effectively doubling the game size. Combined, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and its expansions have now sold over 60 million units, making it the best-selling Mario Kart game and one of the top-selling games of all time. Then came Mario Kart Tour, Nintendo's first stab at a mobile version. Released in 2019, it leaned heavily into a free-to-play model with gacha mechanics and microtransactions. It introduced a rotating tour system with real-world cities and seasonal content, and surprisingly deep mechanics for a touch-based racer. While some fans were put off by its monetization, it still racked up over 300 million downloads and generated more than 300 million in revenue. It proved there was an appetite for Mario Kart outside of consoles, even if the format didn't appeal to everyone. Mario Kart Live Home Circuit took things in a totally different direction by blending physical RC cars with augmented reality. You'll build tracks in your living room, control Mario or Luigi with your Switch, and race through virtual gates on your TV screen. It was an innovative concept, especially during the pandemic, and while it didn't sell like the mainline titles, it was a fascinating experiment in how far the franchise could stretch. Now the next evolution is on the horizon, Mario Kart World coming to the Switch 2 in June 2025. This entry is shaping up to be the most ambitious yet. It introduces open-ended course exploration, allowing players to freely drive between race zones, uncovering secrets and activate missions in a brand new free roam mode. For the first time, up to 24 players can race together both locally and online, and the game supports voice chat. Gameplay innovations include charge jumps, rail grinding, vehicle transformations, think jet skis and snowmobiles, and even a rewind feature for practicing sections of a track. There's a new knockout tour mode and dozens of fully realised courses that evolve dynamically. With all of this, Mario Kart World is expected to be another massive seller. Early projections put it easily in line to surpass 30 million units. While it doesn't include a story campaign, the depth of features, content and accessibility make it a major step forward for the series. From flat circuits on the SNES to rail grinding across dynamic open worlds, Mario Kart has never stopped evolving. It's more than just a racing game, it's a celebration of everything Nintendo. Each entry has found new ways to be fun, competitive and memorable. Whether you grew up tossing red shells in Double Dash, racing online in Mario Kart DS, or just jumped in with Deluxe, there's a version of Mario Kart that feels like home. And now with Mario Kart World just around the corner, it's clear this series is far from running out of track. The only question left is, who are you maining this time? If you enjoyed this dive into Mario Kart's history, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more gaming retrospectives and insights. And I'd love to know what your favourite Mario Kart game or track is. Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next race.